peeps, how you doing? Today I want to talk to you guys about the surgical mask. Basically, this thing here is very important. The reason it's important, especially for people with autoimmune diseases. One thing with an autoimmune disease or with lung disease, and sometimes, well, I don't know if people with cancer takes these, but anyone that takes prednisone or any drugs that can pretty much is classified as an immunosuppressant drug, which suppresses the immune system, pretty much knows that their immune system is shot. You no longer have, your immune system is weakened from these drugs that you're taking that is pretty much maintaining your disease. Not because, I mean, in my case with my lung disease, there's no cure. All they can do is give you prednisone and a couple other things like Cellcept I take as well, to maintain and kind of suppress the disease from expanding or getting worse. So basically I take the prednisone, but taking prednisone it has like 2 pages of side effects. And one thing about that side effect does do is it suppresses your immune system. And so with that said, we as people that takes those type of drugs, prednisone and all those other immunosuppressant drugs, we have a case where we can catch anything. It doesn't matter what it is. It blows up to the nth level. I mean, a healthy person could catch a regular cold, take some cough medicine over the counter, and call it a day. But people that's taking prednisone and those other type of drugs that suppress our immune system, it's not that simple. We, first of all, sometimes have to go to the hospital, and then we're giving injections or prednisone, give you the high doses of the prednisone, which of course isn't good for you, especially if you have to take it a long time. But short term isn't that bad. But the fact of the matter is, in order to recover from just the smallest little sickness, we have to get our prednisone pretty much increased. Some people have to go to as far as taking inhalers and nebulizers. None of that stuff works for me. In my particular disease, I don't take any inhalers and I don't take a nebulizer. It does nothing for me. But the thing is, the reason I brought this up is because this thing here it's a big time, it's a necessity for a person with a lung disease. The reason I say that is because whenever we travel places, we should always have one of these with us. When we go to the doctor's office, you notice when you walk in the doctor's office and they tell you if you've had a cold or you're coughing or you've been over Africa for a certain length of time and you feel sick, they have this right at the door, as well as with the bacterial gels to rub in your hands. But they do have these always because they don't want you to spread what you have to others. But in our case, we don't have nothing to spread necessarily because you can't catch my lung disease, but I can catch what you have. So in order for me to keep from catching other things that other people have, even if they don't want to wear a mask that's provided to them, I have to put one on for myself, my own personal reasons, because I have to take care of self. And that's for all of you autoimmune disease people as well. When you have to take care of yourself. You're your own best advocate. You are. Nobody else. You are. So in order to make yourself feel better, because you're not going to be cured, but to make yourself feel better, if you have to go to the extreme to put one of these things on, put it on. because you do not need to be catching anything additional on top of what you're already going through. You're waking up every morning with aches and pains. You just barely can move. Your knees are cracking. Your head is hurting. You just spazzed out. Your fingers are cold and they turning white because you got Raynaud's, and you just got all these issues going on. And the last thing you need is something extra, such as a bacteria or something, a virus getting into your system, and you just can't, and you just got to take more medicine on top of the 11 pills you already take every morning. Probably 5 in the morning, 5 in the evening, and 5 at night. You know what I mean? You don't want to take anything else. So to prevent yourself from taking anything else, put these things on. And you know what? And yeah, those people meaning the people that don't wear this, and they walking around looking at you like you a space alien, like you done dropped out, you a UFO that done dropped out, and you wearing one of these things, and they're like, oh God, she's contagious, run! It is so crazy how people take this thing on a person and they just go ridiculous with it. We're only trying to protect ourselves. For those of you that watches this and you don't have an autoimmune disease, please take heed. When you see a person with this on, it's not that we're trying not to give anything to you necessarily. We're trying to keep ourselves from catching anything. And it would not hurt you to put something on as well, because Texas had a bad case of flu last year. A lot of healthy people that normally did not have problems caught this flu bug, and they was in the hospital with pneumonia type symptoms, and they died. You know? And so death doesn't have a number, and flu don't have a number, but you can protect yourself if you safeguard yourself by wearing these things, these masks. They really could help you. They could help you, and they could help me, you know, and they could help the other people that's out there with low immune systems. The other reason that I wear these things is because it's cold outside. With a person with a lung disease such as what I have, when you go outside in the morning and it's dry and it's 20 degrees, you can barely breathe. It's like when I'm breathing in, this cold air is going down down my chest and into my lungs, and it feels like I took my lungs out and sat them in a freezer. And that's exactly how my chest feels. It feels very cold. And in order for me to make my chest not so cold, I have to put the mask on. And when I put the mask on, not only am I breathing, I'm recycling my own air, but it's like it's warmer. So it keeps me from inhaling that very cold, dry air. And this really helps a whole lot. For those of you that didn't know this is really good. I mean, a lot of people have said that if you use a paper bag, or you're pretty much a paper bag, and if you're having an asthma attack, if you put the paper bag over your nose in the bag and you breathe in through it, it'll stop you from wheezing. And you know what? I think this is second best. So if you don't have a paper bag, get you one of these. And this is actually, it works. It helps so much. I wheeze at night too. But this helps so much when it's cold outside and you don't want to breathe that cold air into your chest. Put one of these on. Another time when you will use this is when you're going away and you're using an airplane or even a train or a bus. Any place that you're with a group of people and you don't know what their illness or their sicknesses are, or how they, what their health is. So because of that, not knowing others, you need to take care of who? Who? You need to take care of you. That's right. You need to take care of you. And in order to take care of you, you need to wear this. And you know what? And so in the airport, so doggone cold. I guess they have it cold because no germs can pass around in there. If a germ is floating around the airport, I think they just fall dead. But when you get on that airplane and they close that door and you're in there with like 100 or so people and 2 on each side of you maybe, or at least 2 on that side of you, or 2 on that side of you. Y'all are sealed in this room, in this airplane, with breathing each other's oxygen. And y'all breathing each other, y'all just transferring bugs and viruses and bacteria and viral infections. All that stuff is just zooming around in that airplane. And you, with your low immune system self, sitting there with smiling, ready, can't wait to get where you going. Oh yeah. But you sitting there inhaling all of these things that is going around in this airplane. Do you want to get sick? What's wrong with you? Don't you feel like you have enough things going on? You have autoimmune disease. You're taking drugs that's killing your immune system. And you're going to sit here and sacrifice your wonderful time of excitement once you get where you're going, all because you refuse to wear this. When you get on that airplane, you don't have to wear it inside the airport. But when you get in that airplane, put this thing in your purse, tuck it in your pocket, whatever, because it's flexible. Look, it's flexible. See, it's flat. So you can store it anywhere. Store it in your bra if you have to. You know, store it somewhere. But once you get on that airplane, you need to put this thing on. Look how simple it is. Rub it around your ears and let it go. And then it has a little thing up here that you put it around your nose, so don't be like me. Fit this thing around your nose underneath your glasses. Because if you don't, every time you breathe, your eyeglass is going to fog up and you can't see. Then you're going to be running into people. So once you put it on, fit this thing around your nose, and then you can breathe. And whatever germ that's going around in that airplane, you won't catch it. The other people will. You know what I mean? You won't catch it. Yeah. There you go. You won't catch it, but the other people will. So when you get off that airplane and you take this thing off, and you get off that airplane and you get to your destination, guess what? You did not catch anything. Nothing. You're good. You can go and enjoy your time off to where your destination is. You can go enjoy yourself, and life is good. So that's my event for today. Like I said, don't forget to get you one of these. They come from Walmart. You can get 20 of them for $3. So they're really cheap. Or while you're at the doctor's office, grab your couple out of that little box when you walk through the door. You know, they don't mind as long as they thinking like me. I'd rather you go around wearing this even if nothing's wrong with you. You know, at least I know you're not spreading anything and I'm not going to catch anything. You know? So, with that said, like, subscribe, and come back and see me. Don't forget to hit the bell, okay? I knew it was the third thing. I couldn't remember what it was. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you will be alert when I have another video. Until next time, God bless.